Welcome back. Kilgoth, and we're playing some more MTG Forge adventure mode. Uh, in the timeline, it's been about a week since I've been recording, and Final Fantasy has released, and I did the pre-release, and I did okay at the pre-release. I got 7th out of 40. I went 2-0, 2-0 my first two games, and then 0-2 my last round. So I did all right. It was fun. And I think Final Fantasy has it's interesting to see what potential implications it's going to have on, especially on Commander. There's going to be a lot of cards that are going to be used in Commander. One notable thing is I did win. I did win as a I don't know, as a prize or whatnot. I won a collector's commander deck of the Utova, with the one of the Final Fantasy the Final Fantasy 14 deck, and you show I can't remember, it's the cat girl one. I played Final Fantasy 14, but I don't really know the characters very well. Not like I know like Final Fantasy 9 or 7, specifically those two games, 10. Those games I played a lot of, but not so much. I mean, I have played 14, but I didn't pay attention to the story or anything. Here in this game, we got some equipment that made our life total. It says we have 13 here, but this like gives us +4. This gives us +2. It says +6, so it ends up being 19 life. I'm just kind of reviewing where we're at. I think we made an elf deck last time. We go here, elves, black green, right? And then if we look at this deck, got Liliana, Vivian, revised Llanowar Elves that we drafted, which is great. Priest of Titania, which is good because it taps for a mana for each elf in play. So it taps one if she's just the only one out, but she's not going to be the only one out. Dwynen's Elite, there are better versions of elves that create other elves, but this is just what we have. Leaf Crown Visionaries, which is a lord, and then allows us to have card draw if we have extra mana, which is super good. Eldamari, which is evasion and protection. So all elves gain Forest Walk, and elves cannot be the target of spells or abilities, which is good. It is a legend, so that's notable. Timberwatch Elf, which can make one of our a target creature +X for the X number of elves. So basically, it pumps something. This is a lord that we can pay to make a lot of copies of it. The idea is we get a Priest of Titania out and like some other elves and whatnot, and then we just pump a ton of mana into this and get our creatures really big. Imperious Perfect is a lord. Ocarina Assassin is it is a lure effect, so all creatures have to block it. So we attack in with that while we're attacking with everything else. This kills one of their creatures, one of our choice, right? But then everything else kind of gets in. Elvis Champion is another one, Lord and Forest Walk. There's something weird going on with this art though. I think this was hollow when they scanned it, and the hollow just didn't work out very well. I don't know. Eldamari, we can cast creature spells from the top of our library. We can look at the top at any time, and then we can pay 1, tap 2 to get something from the top. Tap 2, untap creatures, and reveal the top, and put it into our hand if it is a creature that gets put in the battlefield. That's a way to cheat out something expensive. Right now we don't have anything expensive. What to have like a Craterhoof Behemoth or stuff like that. 2 Lathrils, which we did draft, and this was up until Foundations here was a commander card, commander only. When Lathril deals combat damage, create that many elves. With the lords, it ends up being a lot of elves potentially, and then and hopefully we have her have Forest Walk or something. She does have menace on her own too, and then we can tap her and tap 10 elves, and each opponent loses 10 life and you gain 10 life. That's mostly a commander ability, the tap ability, because if we have that many elves, we're probably swinging in for a lot of damage anyways. Scatcherd Poacher is a tutor for any of the other elves that we'd have, so if we need the Shroud, or if we need Lathril, or if we need our Priest of Titania, we can get him out into play. Another Lord that also gives us a little bit of life gain. Bushwhacks, which are we can search for basic or do a fight. Are these really good in an elf deck? I don't necessarily think so. Overrun, which is a win con for us. Once we go really wide, we'll trample through. Elven Ambush just doubles the amount of elves that we have. Coat of Arms, which is just amazing because it gives us +1/+1 for each elf in play. Each elf gets +1/+1 for each elf, which is super good. It doesn't really work against other tribal decks, which there's a lot of those in here, so I have to keep that in mind. Song of Relays, it just makes our all elves tap for mana, and then the third counter is basically we get to swing in for free with a they get a +1/+1 counter. They get Vigilance, Trample, Indestructible until their turn, and then we can swing in for free. It's a way to kind of try to end the game. And Garruk's Uprising, if we have a lot of lords out, we will get this card draw, but it also gives them Trample, and so that's kind of where that is. As for our mana base, I'm looking here, and we have too much black. So, because we are splashing for Lathril and Liliana, so we have way too much black. This is from when we had a lot more black in here. So we'll go down to 4 swamps plus the Triome, the Secluded Courtyard. Yeah, this is fine. And then add basic lands, and then 4 more swamps. Ooh, I get to choose my art. Oh, I like this one. 4 of those, please. Okay. Yeah, let's get the little lion. Anyway, so we're gonna try out this elf deck. We didn't get to try it out last time, I don't think. I don't remember playing it. What do we have for quests right now? Check out the library. In the Ilum biome to the northeast. Let's go in here and see if well, first let's see what they have for draft. Portal. I'm gonna pass on Portal. Did I clicked too fast? Yeah, I accidentally clicked out of the quest. Okay, let's go up to another town here. I think we have like no money or gems, right? Yeah, 1 gem, no money. We basically spent everything. What's the jumpstart? It is regular jumpstart. All right, let's do regular jumpstart. There's some good stuff we get, and I want regular jumpstart has a Allosaurus Shepherd. So preview Allosaurus Shepherd. We want this. The rest of this is like they're okay, okay. But it's all about this card right here. So we're gonna select that. This is +1/+1 counter synergy with branching evolution. It's as a rare. Branching doubles the amount of +1/+1 counters. So that's fun. That does work because the Allosaur Shepherd green spells can't be countered, so it makes the Allosaur Shepherd would make this stuff uncounterable. Witchcraft, some removal. What is the rare here? Oh, can search for Festering Newt or Bubbling Cauldron, which is this Bubbling Cauldron. It was just sacrificing things to gain things, and then Festering Newt dies, and then if we have it gives things -1/-1 if that creature. If we have the Bog Brew Witch, it's -4/-4. It's dead. So this is not necessarily doesn't really synergize with any of those. What's archaeology? It's blue, so I'm gonna guess it's a lot of. Here's the rare. When it enters the battlefield, you may cast target instant or sorcery artifact from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Oh. Okay. And then Devilish 3. Oh, Brash Taunter. Creating some tokens and whatnot. And then gaining control of things. Okay, I don't I'm not sure about this, but we're gonna go this, and this. And then I think in order for us to keep the cards, we have to win. We do get an Allosaurus Shepherd on 1 into a Manadork on 2. So we'll keep. So these Hunter's Edges are +1/+1 and then fight. This is a 3/3. When it dies, does 3 damage to any target. So we'll keep. They play a forest. Tricks on you. We have a play a forest and have a turn 1. Also noticeable is for 6 mana, we can turn each elf into 5/5 dinosaurs. And explore, so they're gonna put an extra land into play. It's a little bit of ramp over there. We'll play our Leaf Glider, and then we will swing in. So the plan here is to... Okay, they got dinosaurs. Elvish Visionary. So the plan is to get a bunch of mana. That draws us a card. We already played our land, the mountain. So, and then we're gonna play this sniper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we get one more mana, we can turn. It'll be 2 5/5s. 6. So we can do that. We can do this next turn already. Okay, well, let's see what they play. Put a +1/+1 and then double, so it's going to turn into a 6/4. They are going to attack in. And then it's a 3/1 vigilance. That's okay, because I'm going to swing in for 10. Oh man, I made a mistake. Okay, I didn't realize we only started with 15 life, so they just killed me. Next game. Okay, play. Oh, I got a lot of mana. We'll keep, and then we'll play the mountain. That was a mistake on our side. I can't believe I did that. We destroyed target artifact. Okay, Alpha Strike in, get the 2 damage, which is a lot more important when they have put a +1/+1 counter on this, and then it deals damage to that. And then attack in for 3. And then we can sacrifice this to do 3 damage to any target. This is Defender. Three damage to that target. And then we'll attack in for another 3. Okay, play that, and then play the Fertilid. I'm going to see if they'll trade. They will not trade. Okay, kills my Fertilid. And then we will put a +1/+1 counter here and kill that thing. Okay, and they're down to 1. Okay, next game. So first game, we just wasn't really paying attention, and now reveal an elf or pay 3. It's a 3/3 with Death Touch, but we need to have an elf in hand. We'll keep. We don't have red, but we don't need to really worry about red. We're looking for another elf card though, so we can play this. We didn't get another elf. Or pay 3, so we gotta There's Brash Taunter, but can't do anything about that right now. Okay, then we play this now. Reveal an elf. There we go. And then we can play this next turn. So we got a 3/3 Death Toucher, which is good. We'll play the Llanowar Visionary. Draws us a card. We get Fertilid. Fertilid can get us a mountain. We're gonna get in with our 3/3. Start doing the beats. That's just straight up a 4/4. We will fight from here to there. Then we only have 2 mana available. This is 6 damage. We can make it 10 damage. We're not going to make it 10 damage right now. We'll just go for the 6. And then Garrett Unleashed, which is going to be not enough. We want to choose a red. Because we're going to Alpha Strike in. And then we're going to Titanic Growth here. Alright. We made a mistake that first game, but easy enough to come back for that. Alright, let's see. 1 forest, 1 mountain in play. We got a lightning excavator 4 on 1. I guess that's fine. It keeps as a blocker. We don't know. Oh, they have their own. We're gonna get Chained Brute. It's kind of mostly a blocker. Oh, we can sacrifice a creature to unblock it. Not necessarily good. But we'll see. Nothing I really want to do here. Do I want to attack in? No. I think I keep back. I don't want to active treason that thing. Selfless Savior. Armcraft Judge does no card draw at the moment. I think I still also keep back. Here's an idea. You can active treason, gain control, attack in, this, yeah, sacrifice. It's interesting. We're not going to worry about that right now. That is a play, though. They are choosing to do 3 damages to this. So that's the thing. This can get +1/+1 counters to actually get card draw there. So we'll play this out. And then we can potentially attack in with it. It gains haste until end of turn. Yeah, that's fine. Thriving Grove is going to choose red. And then we are going to active treason the Selfless Savior. We're going to go Alpha Strike. Then we're going to attack in with these two. He's going to choose to block that. I'm going to activate this ability, paying 1. Choosing the Selfless Savior. And then does 3 damage. And then now I'll play my Artcraft Judge, no problem. Whenever a creature you control attacks, it does 1 damage to the player or planeswalker is attacking. Okay. Forest, that's got haste. Do I want the Brash Taunter or the Armorcraft Judge? Brash Taunter can start fighting things. First things first, let's get attack in. This is also an indestructible blocker. So this thing has no good attacks here. 2 damage to the Hobble Fiend. I will pay 1 and sacrifice that. And now you are using 2. And I will gladly block with this. Now we'll do that. And we'll play our Allosaur Shepherd. And we're going to keep back as a Brash Taunter. I think I turn my elf into a 5/5 dinosaur. And just swing in, and I'll swing in with this as well. 3 damage to... I mean, if I did it to my Brash Taunter, it goes to him regardless. Okay. Pitchfork Devils. I'm going to do the same thing. Attack in. Could have killed my Allosaur Shepherd if he wanted to. See, Alistar Shepherd is super good. Super good. All right. I mean, we don't have a... And this is fine. We can play this Thrive and Grow on turn 1. We'll keep Thrive and Grow. We get red. And then we want to play probably the Horn Beetle. We gotta play land first, huh? Okay, get the Horn Beetle out. He's sacrificed whatever he put in immediately. Oh, the Selfless Savior. Okay. 2/2. Do I wait to get the 1/1? I don't think I worry about waiting to get the 1/1. And then I'm going to pass. He gained control and sacrificed. We're just going to... Okay, I'm going to continue. I need to draw some creatures. Need to draw some creatures. Havoc Jester, 5 damage to any target. That's a sacrifice permanent. That 1 damage to any target does. It's a 5/5. I'm kind of... I mean, this is not enough. Ooh, keep back for now. Now we're just gonna have to be in chump mode. Now we get our own Havoc Jester. Ugh. Okay. We flooded out there. Next game. Play. Pride Malkin. I mean, sure, we'll keep Forest. Another Forest. Wild Hogan, Volker, Elf Shaman. Okay, can give things +5 and +5 and trample. Haste 1/1. They can sacrifice. Okay, this is a 2/2. Would they Path of Exiled it? Yes. I will gladly find a mountain. And then we will... Dance with the Devil on my turn. Or Wild Ogre and Booker. This is like a mirror match. Oh, Wild Heart Invoker. This is a profitable block for both of these. Lightning Core, okay. So, this is Sorcerer Speed. I can, if I go to attack in and they double block and as 3 toughness, I can give it another toughness, and then it will be a blowout. If I attack in and they don't block, that's good. And then I would play the Dance with the Devils at instant speed. Yes. If I do the Arbor, if then I can also play Torch Fiend if I end up playing Arbor Armament. So I'm gonna attack in first. See what they do. They don't do anything. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to end step because the Dance with the Devil is a they did this last time. 3 damage to it. I make it. Okay, now I got 5 mana. Which 5 mana means Pitchborn Devils. So I'm gonna swing in for 5 and put my 3/3 out there. I can double spell these. I will attack in with both of these right now. They just jump. And then I will do the double spell. I'm gonna kill my Torch Fiend. Champion a Lambolt. That could be really powerful. So we'll go from here to there. And then we will attack in with everything. We can if they want to trade. Actually, this is lethal. Nice. And then we'll go to round 3. Human Archer. I got a Fertilid on 3. Fertilid on 3 is fine. Chained Brute on 2. It's a little bit better. Picked white. Okay, Chained Brute on 2. And then Fertilid on 3. Or maybe Spiteful Prankster. Actually, Invigoration Surge on Fertilid is actually pretty good. It turns that into a 6/6. And that dies. It creates a 3/3. Okay, so this is an instant. So we'll play our Fertilid. We're gonna attack in. He gets his 3/3. He's going to attack with it. I'm going to make that a 6/6 and swing in for 6. Do I need 5 mana? No. I think I attack him with my 6/6. He's gonna get a 3/3 out of it. I'm gonna have this enter with green, and then I should have done my Spiteful Prankster first. I'll cast with my Dance with the Devils. Oh, I didn't get to do blockers there. That lifelink is going to be pretty important. Okay, yeah, they can't block a Traitorous Greed right there. And then attack in. Next game. So that was lethal because we were able to do that. Wild Village Surge. Okay. Ginger Brute, huh? Red. Brindle Shoat. And then Forest. Chain Brute. He can make this unblockable for 1 mana, which he chooses not to do. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, mountain. Do I just bring this in as a 2/2? Because this will be... Yeah. And then next turn we'll do Wild Heart Invoker. We'll keep back with the Chain Brute. And we'll start attacking in. If they want to double block, that's fine. That's fine too. We'll play our Dwynen's Elite. And our Spiteful Prankster. And then... Now I think we attack in this way. The 2 damage goes to you. And then we have a removal if we need it. Sacrifice this warrior token. Unchap it. Oh, we get the 1 damage from sacrificing too. Help us, Rick. Okay, we are going to sacrifice this creature to do 3 damage to you. Cancel. 3 damage. I gotta choose the target first. You. Pay the mana cost. And then this is the sacrifice. And then he ate him. Which also deals the damage. Which was enough. Alright. Collect rewards. Event reward pack and 500 gold. And we did that for 1 card. So, let's slam that in the deck really quick. Edit. Yep. Oh, we gotta open it. We gotta open it. And go to inventory. Open. Is there any other elves that we want out of this? This is a card selection 3/3 Death Toucher. Some +1 synergy. There's obviously when we want the Allosaurus Shepherd. Armorcraft Judge is an elf, but it's more of a +1/+1 counter synergies. Llanowar Visionary is okay. It's got the card draw, so like that's good. It replaces himself, but it might be just too slow. Yeah, I think we already have a lot of Dwynen's Elite. I think we just wanted the Shepherd. Okay, now we go back to our edit. Shepherd. Not for sale. So apparently, the jumpstart cards end up being I think we take a Dwynen. I think we take that instead of a Dwynen's Elite. Yeah, or maybe we take that instead of a Bushwhack. Yeah, let's take it instead of a Bushwhack, and then we go back here, Elite. And the main deck. There we go. All right. And that's where we're going to end the episode here. And then we're going to go and figure out whatever the quest this is, and then we're going to go work on that. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.